Broncos. We got to talk about the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are now 4-3 on the season, and they've won 4 of their last 5 games. They went down to the Big Easy last night in the Caesars Superdome. That still sounds weird. They went down to Superdome, and they whooped that Saints ass. They whooped that ass. Let's just be honest. They got a little gimme touchdown toward the end of the game to give me 10 points for the Saints, but the Broncos did win 33-10 last night. So with that being said, guys, we got to ask the question: are the Denver Broncos good or nah? Good or nah? That is the question that I want to answer today. Are they actually good? Or are they kind of like, yeah, it is what it is. It's the Denver Broncos. But when we look at the Denver Broncos right now, they have the 27th ranked offense. Ouch. 27th ranked offense. 294 yards per game, just 169 yard passing, but 124 yards rushing. They are average right around 20 points per game as well. Offense is nothing to write home about, right? If you just saw just the offensive rankings, like, wow, how are they 4-3? Well, they're 4-3 because they got a pretty damn good defense. Let's just be honest. They have one of the best defenses in the NFL. They're currently ranked 4th in the NFL defense right now, just allowing 282 yards per game and 15 points per game. So we got to ask the question, are they good or nah? And truth be told, guys, I know Mark D is watching the show. I know other Denver Broncos fans are watching the show, Hannah Bear, etc. Guys, the Denver Broncos are not good. They are, just simple fact of the matter, they're not good. They played a sinking New Orleans Saints team last night. That have now lost 5 straight games in a row. They beat a dysfunctional Las Vegas Raiders team. Devontae Adams like, I don't want to play. Jacoby Myers like, I don't want to play. Max Crosby's like, oh, my ankle hurts now all of a sudden. and then they play the Jets in a rainstorm. Their coach got fired like a week later. And yes, they did beat down the Buccaneers. A Tampa Bay Buccaneers team that literally just went through a hurricane like 2 days before that. So I am not buying into the Denver Broncos yet. They are a middle of the pack team, maybe a little below middle of the pack, but there's no way that I'm putting stock in the Denver Broncos at all. I am not putting stock in the Denver Broncos. I'm not buying any of their playoff merchandise. Guys, the Denver Broncos are just an average team. So good or not? Nah. They are not good. Now, they are decent. So can we say like decent or like or good? I'll say decent. But if it's good or not, no way, baby. Nah. I mean, the Denver Broncos are just a team that got hot against subpar opponents. And yes, they've won 4 out of their last 5. Yes, they did beat a good Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. But besides that, the Raiders, the Jets, the Saints have lost 5 games in a row now. Like, come on, slow it down, baby. Slow it down. And of course, then they play the Panthers next week, right? In 10 days, they play the Panthers. And people are like, oh, they've won 6 out of the last 5. Put money on them. Money. Buy the dollar bills, yo. But nah, guys, the Denver Broncos are just not good. Y'all need to slow it down. Broncos fans need to slow it down. And it just is what it is. So, guys, let me ask you this question in the comments below. Are the Denver Broncos good or nah? Good or nah? Nah. CB10 says, let's go Broncos. All right, let's ride Broncos Nation or Broncos Country or whatever the hell you guys say now. Let's ride, right? Lance says Rider Nation. Yes, I was a Rough Rider. Casey says Dallas is bad. We'll talk about the Cowboys. Tedrick says the Saints blew my parlay. Well, if you guys would have listened to me a couple days ago, I told you the Saints are sinking ship. They're done. Put a fork in them. They're done. Chris Overlay's out. The number 22's out. The dominant return guy. Alvin Kamara had like negative 15 yards. Like, come on. And Lance says the Broncos were good, but can be overrated. So Lance over here on youtube.com/man hour is saying that, hey, they are good, but they can be overrated. So basically people are putting them up on this pedestal, up on this tier 1, tier 2 teams, when really right now they're a tier 3 is what Lance is saying. That's kind of what I'm gathering. Lance says, yeah, they are good. They have won 4 out of the last 5. They got a good defense, but let's not buy into them yet. Don't overhype them yet. John says they're average Broncos. Brown says, nah. Nah, baby. Nah. John says, nah, I don't think the Broncos are that good. A lot of mistakes and drop balls. Defense is balling out, though. Yeah, so if the Denver Broncos can continue on this streak, right? 4th ranked defense in the NFL. That is nothing to sneeze about. They're a really, really good defense. And they shut down a decent New Orleans Saints offense last night. Yes, they didn't have Derek Carr. Yes, they're out all the way, right? But they still had Alvin Kamara. They were also out Patrick Surtain. So the Denver Broncos team went from like a man, press man in your face, pin the ears back, let's go get the ball, to kind of a soft zone, and they excelled at it. They're just a really, really good defense. If the offense can catch up, 20th ranked offense, 19th ranked offense, something like that, somewhere middle of the pack, they could be a threat. They could be a threat. CB10 says Bo Nix is coming around. I think once he gets his rhythm, they can be really good. Correct. But I think that rhythm's going to come this season. Because this season, after the Panthers, you got a nice 4-game stretch that sucks. Falcons, Ravens, and Chiefs. And then the division game, Raiders or Chargers are like after that. They got a tough schedule after this Panthers game, so it is what it is. Casey says, Saints are pretty much practice squad at the moment, so I wouldn't celebrate Denver's dominance over on that game. Let's just see what they do the next 2 games. Next game versus the Panthers, they should win. If they lose, we'll be like, ha, I told you so, right? And then they play the Ravens, Chiefs, and then the Falcons after after that. So if they lose to the Panthers, they could go on a 4-game losing streak, and all of a sudden they're a 500 team. Like, what? A below 500 team. Mr. Top Fan himself, Kevin Cummings, is in the chat. He says, what's up? Denver is mediocre at best. They are finding themselves lucky to win these games they have won. Their offense is stagnant. Facts, Kevin. Facts. James Chamberlain's in the chat, says Broncos are solid mid-pack team. That's sneaky. They can sneak up on you, yeah. But they're not going to shock and awe you with a dominant offense performance. Yes, they had 33 points last night, but 14 of those points came on defensive scores. Let's not just be crazy about that. Pineapple Monster is my jam. I got peaches and cream myself. I'd like peaches and cream, and then the orange dreamsicles, but they're always sold out. Kevin Cummings says Bo Nix reminds me of Justin Fields as a rookie. I don't see it. Explain to me, Kevin. Like, what are we seeing here? Because I don't see it. Because I think Bo Nix is improving each and every week, like somebody said earlier. I think Justin Fields was his top week 1, and then steadily got worse. So, Dora says they got an easy schedule. It is. Jack says, what's your least favorite team? Mine is the Bengals. I really don't have a team that I hate, but I root against the Raiders every chance I can get. Kevin says, I do like Spencer Rattler, though, even though he looks like a bleached version of Patrick Mahomes. So, Spencer Rattler kind of gives me... was it the Netflix thing was called QB1, right? When I think Justin Fields was on there, Spencer Rattler, Jake Fromm, and somebody else, right? I kind of got a bad taste in my mouth and like Spencer ever since then. And then he went to like Oklahoma and jumped ship, and then he went to like, was it Arizona State and jumped ship, and finally, I think and then he went to like Ohio State. Like he jumped like ship like 4 or 5 times. finally found a home in South Carolina. I mean, I think Spencer Rattler has potential in the NFL, but as a person, I don't like him, and I don't know why. Probably because of that QB1 thing on Netflix. Casey says donkeys are always overrated. Raiders always implode. Chargers always fall short to the team that looks good on paper. Chiefs all day, every year. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Lance says we have seen teams in the past pull off longer hot streaks with the weaker team than the Broncos' current roster. Anything is possible right now. Yes, anything is possible in the NFL. That is why the NFL is so great, Lance. It's because when you go from team to team to team, literally any given Sunday, any team can win. Right? We saw the Carolina Panthers beat the Las Vegas Raiders. Since then, the Panthers have not done really shit since. Should probably bring back Bryce Young, but that's besides the point. That's a story for another day. But at the end of the day, the NFL, honestly, guys, is so balanced from top to bottom. Literally any given Sunday, if a 0-17 team gets confidence and starts playing A+ football, and a team that's 17-0 decides, hey, we're going to take a day off, that team's going to punch them in the mouth. That is why we consistently see fourth quarter comebacks. That is why we consistently see a team like the Saints score 27 points in the second quarter and then shit the bed the rest of the game. This is why the NFL game is so great. It's because any team can get hot. Any team can get confidence. Any team can just start doing the right things here, there, and boom, they're a top team in the NFL. If the Denver Broncos beat the Carolina Panthers, if they beat the Ravens, battle the Chiefs, beat the Falcons, we're going to be talking that as a top 5 team, right? James says they lose to the Panthers and Ravens, then they right the ship against the Chiefs. Slow it down, James. Slow it down, baby. Slow it down. James Franks in the chat says, just got done working. Nick Chubb's back. Best part of the season. Yes, Nick Chubb is back. Kevin Cummings says, Bo Nix is getting better. Less than 200 yards, 0 touchdowns, 70+ yards rushing. Justin Fields type numbers. Okay. Type numbers, yes. I will give you that. So, guys, we have determined that we think the Denver Broncos are kind